Lease to purchase plan. I love when a plan comes together. My people, check this out. The video is for first-time owner-operators, or maybe even guys who are looking to re-up and get into a new truck. This is an option. I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying don't do it. We just put information in front of you so you can make a decision. It's just an option. So check this out. My man John, brand new to the team, truck 1736. We're about to decal this bad boy. We're actually putting the ELD in and all that good stuff on this beautiful sunny day. So here's what we have. It's a 2022 T680. It's a KW. $6,000 down, but $1,725 a month. That's the secret right there. $1,725 a month makes this a very reasonable option for you guys that are out there. Now, I've seen all kinds of stuff where guys are no money down, walk away lease, yada, yada, yada. But the problem with that, my people, is that, you know, you're paying $1,000, $2,000. I've seen something as crazy as almost $3,000 a week for a brand new truck. That is so difficult to build your business around that. It's just an astronomical amount of money. And the beauty about what these guys are doing, they can move the truck wherever they want. They don't have to keep it with the carrier. They can readjust their business. I'm sure we're gonna do good. I'm sure we're gonna have a great partnership and it'll be longevity with that. But nevertheless, as an owner operator, you want to have options and be able to move the truck around. So that's a key factor to this. It really helps that owner operator mentality. It really helps the infrastructure of an owner operator, right? So you want these guys have the truck that they can move it wherever they want. Very reasonable payment, $1,725 a month. All right, with only $6,000 down, so very low barrier to entry to get into this type of this truck. Now, you know, you can go do a conventional purchase, right? You got your Select Trucks that's out in Tampa, Aero Truck Sales. But when you're going to do those commercial loans, I highly doubt you're going to get into it with $6,000 down. They do have a $4,000 down payment match, which is also good. But nevertheless, we're here to talk about this type of program. And, you know, check this out. First time I see this, they come with brand new Virgin tires. They actually got, you know, all Pirellis, brand new. So that's pretty good. First time I see that brand. Usually they come to the table with Goodyear. But nevertheless, what was this process? What did it look like? How long does something like this take? That's where we're here to chop it up so that you can do something similar. So these guys applied. Fast track approval, get them approved within an hour, within 2 hours. And then we're sending a letter of intent over to Lone Mountain. So now they know that you guys have a haul source. And why is that important? Because it has to do with the financing for you. In order for you to get approved, they got to know that you're moving this truck somewhere and that it can get on the road right away. They don't want to see you sit on this truck, barely start looking for a location, and now you're not getting for haul source rather, and now you're not getting approved, this, that, the other. Before you know it, the truck payment is due and you haven't even worked. So they're trying to avoid all that. We work very well with them out there. Our point of contact, my man Josue, very good people. He knows exactly what time it is, and we do so much work together that the paperwork is pretty much flawless. You're gonna operate like these guys. They went and picked up the truck. You know, I do recommend you do an independent inspection like they did. They found a couple things, nothing major, but they were able to fix it there. So you still have to protect your interests, right? You want to be able to get a truck inspection while you're arriving there. Not sure if my people actually did a dyno. Some guys do, some guys don't. I'll get with them and chop it up in the next video. But nevertheless, they were able to make those repairs. We had to push orientation one day out because of that repair. But again, you want them doing that then and there. You don't really want to wait for too long, because then, you know, now they're going to get to it later. Now they want you to pay for a reimbursement, and you can run into some issues. So do what's good for your business and make sure that you're paying attention to those details. All right, so now all of that, it just happened. My man's got approved. He actually got the letter of intent. He goes out to Georgia, picks the truck, and he drives it straight to orientation. So these guys were here at 9 o'clock. They'll be done by 3 o'clock, and they're going to be loading out. So when you have all the documents in order, when you have everything lined up and everything is pre-planned, man, it is about turning and burning. And that's what this video is about. It's for those who are looking to get into it and trying to find out what type of timeline exists from applying to actually getting into the truck. You can get all of that done in under a week for sure. The longest part would be you flying out to Georgia or Texas, depending on where you're picking the truck up, and getting it here to the location for orientation. To learn more about these details, 863-342-5171. Give us a call and we can walk you through this process, and you too could be just like my man, getting into your own truck and starting the dream of being an owner-operator. So 863-342-5171. I look forward to talking to you soon. Look at that, $17.25 a month. Can't beat that. All right, my people, be safe, drive safe, keep earning.